Hey, horror fans, welcome to Jay vs. Horror. And today we're talking about Phantasm and 10 actors who I believe could totally play the tall man in a Phantasm remake. Now, there hasn't been a lot of news on the remake front for Phantasm. I know that in 2005, New Line Cinema had announced plans to remake it, but Don Coscarelli eventually said no, and the last thing he had to say on it was in 2016 when he also said that that was not going to happen. But things change, and when money gets involved, things tend to move along a little bit, right? And we've seen some of these remakes, like Halloween and It, come out and really nail the box office numbers. So it's a possibility. So let's get started, guys. Let's take a look at the 10 actors who I think could totally play the tall man. At number 10, coming in at 6'6", Trace Adkins. That's right. I'm going to lose a lot of you right here off the bat. But country music star Trace Adkins has actually done some acting, and he was even in a horror film called Trailer Park of Terror, which he did a really good part in, even though it was a small part and it was kind of a cheesy movie. I think Trace has definitely the gravitas in his voice and the size to play the tall man. At number 9, Brad Garrett. Coming in at 6'8", it's Raymond's big little brother. That's right, Brad Garrett. Mostly known for comedy, Brad has played a few tough guys and mob enforcers in his career, and I don't know if he would want to do this or not, but he would totally be able to nail it. So that's what I had at number 9, Brad Garrett. At number 8, the great Craig T. Nelson, coming in at 6'4". Craig T. Nelson is known for a lot of things, Coach and Poltergeist, and he's still working to this day. And I think Craig would be great in this role. He definitely has the look and the acting chops. At number 7, David Morse. David Morse comes in at 6'4", and he is a great actor with a great voice. But I'm not sure he's on that level of menacing. Although he has played bad guys in films like Disturbia, I just don't know if David is the right feel for this role. But being as he's a great actor, he fits the size and the look, it'd definitely be interesting to see. At number 6, Dennis Haysbert. Coming in at 6'4" is Dennis Haysbert. Now, Dennis is mostly known these days for his insurance commercials, but he has done some great acting in shows like 24, and he even replaced Michael Clark Duncan in the Sin City sequel. I think Dennis definitely has the voice and the look to play the tall man. At number 5, Tony Todd. Coming in at 6'5", it is the Candyman, Tony Todd. And Tony is still out there working hard, doing lots of projects, and I've always wanted to see Tony get another shot at a big studio movie. I think he'd be great here. He has that really good Shakespearean delivery and the great, powerful voice. I think Tony would totally nail this role. At number 4, Charles Dance. At 6'3", the king of the Lannisters, Charles Dance, would be an excellent pick to play the tall man. Dance is an accomplished actor with great gravitas and stage presence, and I really think he could do wonders with the role of the tall man. At number 3, Kevin Durand. At 6'6", Kevin Durand is a monster of a human being and has played many monsters, including his role in Tragedy Girls and shows like Lost. Kevin is a good actor for a big man, and although he's not necessarily old, I still think he could do wonders with this role and maybe give us a look at a little bit of a younger version of the tall man. At number 2, coming in at 6'3", it's Clancy Brown. Everybody loves Clancy Brown. He's been in everything, all the way back to Highlander and Pet Sematary 2, even recently in the Goldbergs and the Punisher TV series. Clancy is a very accomplished actor who really doesn't always get to show his range, but if you go back and look at his guest roles in shows like The Outer Limits from the 90s, you can see that this guy really does have what it takes to play a great part. And I think he'd be wonderful again here as the Tall Man. At number 1. Now, guys, this is my personal favorite pick, and it's interesting because he's only coming in at 6'1". It's Vinnie Jones. That's right, Vinnie Jones, who played Juggernaut in X-Men. Vinny was a ex-MI6 agent who became an actor, and at first he was just an actor to kind of be a tough guy in films. But as he's progressed in his acting skills, we've really seen him do other things. He was very funny in the show Extras with Ricky Gervais, an episode he did of that. And he was funny in stuff like Euro Trip and other stuff. He's proved he can act, and he definitely has that voice and that look, and I can just hear him saying, "Boy." Alright guys, that's all we got for today. Please like and subscribe, and make sure to leave your suggestions in the comments below. Let us know who you think would be great at playing the Tall Man. Now look, nobody can replace Angus Scrimm, but he has passed on, and if we ever want to see a big screen version of this, we'll have to hand it over to a new actor. So let us know who your choice might be to play the Tall Man in the Phantasm remake.